Good evening everybody. Welcome to my Monday stream. Slightly earlier than planned. Well, didn't actually have a plan. I haven't done my schedule fully, but we're gonna, as it's a bank holiday, we're gonna get straight into some gold making. So we're gonna go have a look. Let's have a look at Nomi to start off with. We might as well pick up some snacks, some slightly burnt food, and we'll make a few more work orders. So let's get some wildfowl eggs going. There we go. I'm going to have to sort that out at some point, so I'll pop that over. Where should we pop that? Over there, I think will do. Good evening, Noxim and Galactrice. How are you both? Thank you for stopping by the stream. Oops, I didn't mean to heal myself there. Let's just move this window over a little bit. It's getting in the way of my closed window. There we go. Next one is on me. Is it, Nomi? Is it really? We got some junk, and we've got some... Where was it? Burnt food. Slightly burnt food. Recent items. Slightly burnt food. Get rid of that. There we go. Good afternoon, Kaifin. How are you? How's your day been? How's your Monday been? Hope all is well with you.
Safe travel.
Not doing much. Doing a boring auction house stuff. That's always the thing, isn't it, Noxim? It's there's quite a lot to do in the background, isn't there? A lot of restocking and relisting, cancel scans. It can be fun, but yeah, I see what you mean with the boring side. Doing very well here. Thank you very much. We've had a thank you for the follow as well. Very kind of you. We've had a good day today. Spent it out in some sunshine here in the UK, which has been fantastic. I haven't been on the auction house since last night, so I'm interested to see what kind of sales we've had over the past 24 hours. In fact, I'll probably go straight over to the auction house now, to my favourite dwarven district. All is well fishing up Daggermore today. Okay, Kaifin. So what are you getting Daggermore wise? What's the aim there? Is you're actually going to fish Daggermore? That's the thing you're collecting? Or is it a place called Daggermore? I don't think it is though, is it? We've done the sales, so let's move around. I've got all nameplates on. Let's just change that. That's going to be too confusing. Interface, always show nameplates. Return to game. There you go. That's a little bit easier. I wish business would make mailbox bigger. At least 100 slots would be good. Absolutely, Noxim. It's a right pain, isn't it? Just 50 mails at a time. It is quite frustrating. I share you on that one. I'd prefer that to a speeded up auction house. That's the main thing I want them to do, really. Because I've got 90 here, which would be nice to have done them all in one go, which would have been much better. Bags and expires. There we go. Gwilyn, good evening. How are you? How was your work today? I hope it passed nice and quickly for you. Shame you had to work on a bank holiday Monday. If it's any consolation, as a freelancer, I don't get paid for bank holidays, so they're kind of empty days for me. Nice to have them, obviously, a little bit of an extra weekend, but yeah, you don't actually benefit from them pay-wise. The fishies, okay. First, going to get your mount, then make food from them, and there are pets you can get too. Awesome. Awesome, that sounds like you've got a plan there, Kaifin. I like it. Oh, as quiet as you expected, okay. Oh, we've got a day off tomorrow. Nice. Have you got any plans? Are you going to be doing some World of Warcraft in there, hopefully? Right. Sales are plenty. Look at this. 41,000 in the mail the last 24 hours. We've sold a Howling Staff of the Harmonious. That's one of my random transmog things. Nomi snacks. Nix was telling me that these were reset earlier yesterday, and so a price of 13.82 is fantastic for Nomi snacks. And what else have we got? 4 bindings of mastery. Day off is always good. Absolutely knocks him. Bit of adulting in the morning, and hopefully some WoW after. That sounds like a perfect match, Gwylin. I like the sound of that. I hope you managed to get a good dose of both. Ornate breastplate of the wolf. Oh, Gwylin, thank you ever so much for the chair. Fantastic, thank you ever so much. It's very kind of you. Very kind of you indeed with the chair. Ooh, look, we sold the Alec plushie. I just spotted that. For 1,425. Ah, good evening, Hieronymus. How are you? Thanks for stopping by. So, this is something. Costa, when you come in, I'll save this one for you. Look, the Alec plushie sold. Thank you for telling me about that. How are you doing today, Hieronymus? Hope all is well. Black Mage Youth leggings, selling those quite nicely, and the shirts. Okay, we've got some good things here, and another chocolate cake. Excellent, excellent. Aha, Costa, good evening. How are you? Look, I was just mentioning you earlier. We sold the Alec plushie. Where's it gone? I just lost it. There it is. 1,425. So my hexweave bags are normally about 2,400. So, we've got the commercial. There we are. Okay, I'll say it again. Good evening, Costa. How are you? We were just talking about you, and because we've sold the Alec plushie. Look at it here, 1,425. So with my hexweave bags coming in at more like 2,400, that is actually more profitable than a regular hexweave bags. So excellent, thank you ever so much for persuading me to make that one. Obviously I'm going to make another one and put it on. Profitable, definitely. And we like profits here in the gold making community. Oh, we've sold a rich purple silk shirt and more barracuda for a good price. Tasty cupcake and some more bits. Okay, that's a nice mix of things there. Good mix of enchants, food, tailoring, and the specialist cooking things. Okay, fantastic. Or am I going to primal weave? Now that's the thing, isn't it? There's a few options there with the hexweave, because I could almost also go into the hexweave clothing as well, which is a thing. I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to do yet. I might just see how much hexweave I get through my work orders, and then mix it up from there. I might make well, it shouldn't take me too long to make another one because it's only 50 hexweave. I've actually got 56, so I've got enough to make one now. In fact, so I'll probably make one now with the hexweave I've got. Let's collect up all my gold first. Good evening, Detonite. How are you? Thanks for stopping by. How's your Monday been? Hope it's all been good. Right, that's done. I'm going to vendor these chocolate cookies because I'm just not getting any luck. I don't think I actually had a bag on, actually, Costa. But what I'll probably do is do the plushie first, and then when I have enough for a bag, I'll put a bag on as well. Because I know the bags will sell. It depends how quickly the plushies sell. If the plushies sell quickly, then I'll keep on with them, because they're more profit than the bags. Okay, let's get rid of the cookies. I'm going to call it quits on those. I can't see that being sold for that price, so I'm going to get rid of that as well. Okay, very well then. Okay, let's post these on. Got quite a few things we want to post on. On we go. And go auctions. Everything's on. Yep. Run post scan. Off I go then. Oh, that's a good start to today. Got some good gold, 40,000. Excellent. Yeah, I did too as well, Costa. With it being a bank holiday here, I hadn't actually set a time in stone for when I was going to stream today. Of late, I've been doing it quite a bit later, sort of like 9:30, 10 UK time. But as it's a bank holiday, and I've spent some good time with my family today, I thought I'd jump on a little bit earlier than usual and see how we got on. And thankfully, notifications are working, which is excellent. Obliterum, Nomi Snacks. Nomi Snacks down to 733 there, so they haven't been reset at their high price, but 733 is still good for me. Oh, actually, no. Hold on. My normal price is wrong. Let me take that off. That means there's no Nomi Snacks on. I need to reset those. Hold on. Hold the fort. Hold the fort. Nomi. Let's take that off again. Cancel that. And we've got some extra ones there coming in under 30, so let's just cancel those off as well. There we go. Right, okay, so Nomi. Let's look at the group for this. As the price has gone up quite high, in our cooking group, Nomi Snacks, group operations, let's have a look at this. What's my posting? Okay, 48 DV region single times 15. Right, okay, that's an interesting one. Oh, you're watching the pediatric from New Zealand? Not aware of that one, Costa. Is that a TV series, or is it like a specialist or like medical program? Hey, Detro, how are you? Thanks for stopping by. Okay, right. I'm going to do a unique one for Nomi, I think. Ah, Admiral Kiki, how are you? Thanks for stopping by. Right, we're going to do 48 hours. Stack size. What would I want stack sizes to be for Nomi Snacks? I'm thinking singles would be useful. I'm never really going to have more than 5, so I'll leave that on that for now. And I'm going to change this to 96, which is my usual percentage. And then, right, Nomi Snacks. Let's have a think about this. Look at the prices and work out what we're going to do. Dr. Paul. Okay, I hadn't heard of that one, Costa. Although, to be fair, I don't watch a lot of TV at all. So, on YouTube. Okay. I'll have to check that out and have a look. Is it basically what it says on the tin about pediatric medical stuff? Doing some testing. Test scan on Draenor. It scanned for 6 minutes. Got no results. Guess you got phased. Yeah. That can be an issue. Whereabouts, which auction house are you using, Detro, would be my question, because some get phased more than others. If you can find one like Shatrath, or even if you've got the auction house in your garrison, it will never get phased. So there's a few options there depending on where you are. Nomi Snack. Oh, I haven't picked it up from the mail, that's why. Okay, let's just move this down. Just gonna squeeze my windows around a little bit. Oh, okay, and Thunderbluff, I'm not familiar with that one. But you rarely get phased there too. Okay. Maybe it was just a freak one, perhaps. Right, let's take those. With mono. Okay. Parents thought strep. What's mono? Strep has in strep throat, I know that. But mono I haven't heard of. Okay, alright. Nomi Snacks. bring up Nomi Snacks. We're going to look at the prices of these. Sportcast, hello, how are you? Pfeiffer. Not familiar with the word, Costa. Maybe it's lost in translation. Thanks for stopping by, Sportcast. How are you? We're just going through and setting up a new price for Nomi Snacks at the moment. Monoperinosis. Interesting. Okay. Never heard of that. Interesting one though. I'm sure my wife would know, but monoperinosis. Interesting name. Need a chill stream to have in the background, so I was doing some uni, of course. Well, of course, Swarcast, you're more than welcome to stop by. That is exactly the theme I like to have with my streams. So we generally just talk about gold making and various things World of Warcraft related, and the occasional YouTube pediatric discussions. But on the whole, yes, I do keep this very chilled. So I hope your studying goes well with the coursework. What is it you're learning at uni? Or is it, what do they say? What are you reading? That's the phrase they use, isn't it? Which is, what are you studying? So market value is actually at 991. Okay. Region is more 666. So I'm going to bump this up to a normal price of, let's move this up a little bit so we can see our values. We're going to go with DB market as it's the best one to go with, and if we took 150% of DB market, which is quite high, but it's unusual to have no other Nomi Snacks on, so we'll use that one and we'll copy and paste that for everything, except we'll change the percentages here to that and say, I don't know, 70% DB market. That'll do. You sold 100 drums now in just one go to one buyer. Whoa, that's a lot, Hieronymus. That reminds me, the Mage Tower being up tomorrow, I believe, I need to get myself all set with that, with Earthen. So that's on the mental list of things to do. We need to give this operation a name. Let's call it Nomi Snacks. We're going to do Nomi Snacks, and we're going to do them 150 DB market. Okay, that will remind me. Disease usually transferred through saliva, so kissing, glass sharing, causes a lot of fevers, inflated tonsils, and throat. Hence the strep thing. Okay, and it's pretty heavy. Best translation. It's not actually monoperinosis. That's the Greek word. Actually, you directly translated it from Greek. Okay. Mononucleosis. Oh, okay. Nice. Well, thank you for the info. Today I learned. Excellent. But you study computer science. Excellent. Good choice. Yeah, it could be someone trying to corner the market, Hieronymus, definitely. Or not necessarily just that, Hieronymus. There is glass sharing as well in there. But it does seem to be a saliva transmission one. Good evening, Commander Bond. How are you? I always like saying your name. I feel like I'm in a Bond movie. I put on my thickest English accent to say it. There we go. So, got that. It's not one I'm actually familiar with, Costa, actually. Who are you? Am I then? Q or M? I think I'd be Miss Moneypenny. I think so. Okay, let's have a look and see what Nomi snacks go on for them. Good evening, Hearth. How are you? Thanks for stopping by. How's your Monday been? I'm just running a post scan and seeing how our Nomi snack prices are going to translate. We just reconfigured them very slightly to 150%. Exabyte, how are you? Thanks for stopping by. Definitely, wife is M. Good choice. Okay, Nomi snacks now going on for 1487 at my normal price because there are no Nomi snacks on the auction house. So let's capitalize on this. I've already sold one at this price, so I know they have sold. So I'm going to go with that price, and then everything else can go on in its regular amount. There we go. Fantastic, you got in the beta. Congratulations, Hearth. Are you going to try it out, is the question. Or are you going to savour it for when it actually releases? Okay, definitely Costa. I'll put that on my list of things to look up. Let's have a look. And there we go. What was it? So I don't want to miss it. This is my new thing that I'm doing, is to basically, so that I don't forget all these masses of things and information I learn on the stream, I'm just making notes as I go now, in the hopes that I'll have a better hold rate on all the wonderful information. Sold a spiced rib roast, fantastic. First sale of the day. Actually, it's not the first sale of this day because we've got several. We've got Gift of Versatility has sold already anyway, and now with that Trained Soldier coming in, that gives me another one, which is fantastic. There it is. Extra ones coming in, so we need to restock on enchants. Will be the first thing I'd need to do. And another sale, Cloak Binding of Intellect. Gosh, got the sales coming in thick and fast. So we need to get, oh, that's 6 Binding of Masteries. Oh, pardon me knocking the microphone. Right, we're gonna need some Chaos Crystals, and we're gonna need some Leylight Shards, and some other bits and pieces which we'll pick up. So let's do the gather. Start on this. We'll probably pick up a stack of Chaos Crystals. We need 58 for this, and 3 Temporal Crystals. So we'll pick those up easily enough, gather those, and we also need, where are we getting that from? The Arcana. Okay, so Irvin's got some Arcana, so it's saying to do that. Intermediate Craft we don't bother with, so we're now going to go over and just get the Leylight, which means a Bracer Shuffle, although we did get Silk quite cheaply. Bearing in mind our mat cost for Silk is now 4 gold 47, that's still not as cheap as Stonehide Leather though. So we'll do a quick swapperoonie, and we'll go over and... Oh, I just realised my chat has just been paused. I do apologise. Let me just catch up on everything. There we go. Let's swap over to Earthen whilst that's loading. Okay, so Swordcast, you said, did you build my groups on the ground up? You've got some pretty heavily inflated groups in the process of very slowly transferring stuff with custom operations. Yes, my answer is I did build my groups up from scratch. It's been over the course of about 7 months, so I started slow and then I built up from there. It was the best way for me to learn, definitely. Going to study it for gold farming purposes. As we're to start farming. Excellent, Herf. Good to hear. You'll be a wise man. Okay, thank you, Costa. Notice if I do my auctions for 48 hours, is that the default time I use? Is it vary per item? 48 hours is pretty much most things, simply because I don't do a lot of cancel scans these days, Gwilyn. So what I'm going to do is, the only things I tend to keep at 24 hours is enchants, because I know that those could really do with being recycled more frequently. But everything else is at 48 hours, just for simplicity's sake on my part. I thought you made more than 1 million gold already. Oh yes. I basically, whenever I go over 1 million detonite, I buy a token, as Costa just said there. Okay. Hey WP Blanket, how are you? Thanks for stopping by. And Fandak, thank you also for stopping by. And Stonehide is 10 gold apiece on your server. Wow, that is, yeah, at that price I don't think the shuffle is worth it. So I am definitely fortunate to have Stonehide at, what is my Stonehide price? 2 gold 82. Yeah, so that is super, super cheap. Good evening, Jeff Brown, how are you? Thanks for stopping by. Right, I think I've caught up on chat. Apologies for the delay there. I must remember when it says new messages to keep on top of things. There we go. So yeah, 2 gold 82 is super, super cheap. I'm not sure how much I've still got 5,500 left, so I've got a good stock of them. And just go and kill goats and skin them. Yes, Costa, that's a good idea. If Stonehide's at 10 gold, I would definitely be off skinning them myself as well. Right, what was I doing? I was doing my Warhide bindings to do the shuffle. So we'll go to the standard user interface. How much space have we got? We haven't got a lot of space in our bags to do this. So we'll have to mail as we go. I think that'll be the easiest. Oh, we've got some sales there. Okay, so if we shift click this, it will do it in intervals. And I'll leave that running for a little bit. There we go. Yeah, you dropped herbalism on your druid and picked up skinning. Okay, excellent. So you should be able to get a decent amount then with the druid, definitely. You've had so many raw mats at 50% market value and it doesn't sell. Oh, that's a shame. So is there some? Have you got another profession you could do something with the herbs? So rather than having the raw mats, you could possibly turn them into something that could get you more profit, or something that certainly does sell, perhaps. That's just an option, maybe, if you're struggling with them. Oh, you've got alchemy and inscription. Okay. Herbs are at like 5 gold on your server. Okay. Yeah, it depends what you can do with them. I know you've got only alchemy barely makes a profit. Ah, okay. Right, so maybe that's not a doer. But maybe there's something there. The question of just finding it. It's your fault. Yeah, you keep on buying them. That's why Costa. But then, is it your fault or is it your intention? Would be my question, because I think by keeping them high, you can also change the prices of everything else related to them. Most people say make neck enchants for their server, and mine is minus 900 profit for each one you make. Ouch. Yeah, minus 900 isn't good. Definitely not worth it for that. The only other thing you could possibly do is try and reset them higher, but it depends on how many there are on your server, would be my question there, because it can be tough resetting a market. You have to really be on top of it whilst you try and push the prices higher, and you also have to be on top of the source materials, like Costa is saying with the herbs. So it does take quite a lot of management to push the prices higher. I haven't done it for a long time on enchanting, but I have seen other people on my server have been doing it from time to time, which has been fortunate for me, and then I can just ride out those price hikes when they come in. got loads of bindings being made here because we need quite a lot of leylight. So I'm going to try and do this in a fairly large chunk. I could probably do with putting those drums on as well whilst I'm here. What with the sales coming through already of drums, I don't think I've got enough on the auction house. Let's have a look. In fact, I've got there are 68 auctions. I've got 260 on the auction house, but there's a good chance that I'm not the cheapest. So maybe I need to just give that another look. We'll take this down to 400, I think. Another 36 Warhide bindings, and then we'll do that. Drums are 62. Wow, yours are 14. Really? Yeah, I mean, they're currently at 52 min buyout. Region average is 50. So yours at 14 is quite a bit lower compared to the region. Are you EU or NA blanket? Because obviously your markets will be completely different if you're NA. I mean, my crafting cost is quite high at 23 gold. Ah, NA, okay. Yeah, that's generally the consensus. Hearth is, I find on my server definitely that low pop is higher prices, but lower volumes. I certainly found that with a lot of things that I'm certainly the only seller on. Exactly. It's really high for transmogs and raw mats, but crafted stuff's are dirt cheap. Interesting. So you must have an excess of crafters on your server, perhaps. There we are, 400. So I'm going to leave that. And I'm going to mail this list once. Hello Sparhawk, how are you? Thanks for stopping by today. How has your Monday been so far? I hope it's been relatively joyous and much gold has been made. Right, that's done. Let's pick up 2 sales of 20. Take those and we'll post on some extra ones. That's 12 hours, 48 hours, they're all fine. So we'll run a post scan. Drums should come on, hopefully. Hey Benoit, thanks for stopping by. Thank you. There is a certain resemblance with a beard and sitting on the floor, definitely. Where's my drums? Okay, here we go. 51 gold, 99. Oh, okay, Sparhawk. That sounds like a clean-up duty there. That's gonna be a difficult one. I don't envy you on that one. Thankfully, my children are long beyond that stage. You reset the drums to 350 gold, and some people went mad with the undercuts. Ah, Doofenschmidt, thank you very much for the follow. Hey Titus, how are you? No, he's a dwarf. Yes, I'm sat down, Costa. That's amazing, Zero Mixer though on the 350. To get some sales on that, that's like a that's a massive price hike. I might have to try that one day. I've got quite a few. There are quite a few drums on my server. There's quite a few there. So I'm gonna probably not be doing that here. Sky Bow's down to 48%. Oh, Pop Geek, thank you ever so much for the cheer. Thank you for just dropping in for a bit. Well, thank you ever so much for dropping in even for a little bit. Did I say hello to you, Titus? I think so. Is that where's the full stop going in there? Yours was down to under. No need to reset. Yours was down to under 25. Youch. Okay, yeah, that's not good. Doofen, I have quite a week back or have historically. And I have found that sitting like this has really helped with my posture. So I do actually sit up a bit more upright. Upright. So I would highly recommend it if you do have a sore back, that you do try sitting on the floor. Obviously with a cushion, it does make it a lot more comfortable. But give it a go. You may be surprised. We're swapping over to Samadan now to get back onto the Warhide Bindings disenchant route. So you bought all the leather till 5 gold and all under 25 gold. Excellent, that sounds like a good plan, Costa. I like it. You have as well, Big Bench. Excellent, good to hear. Yeah, I do find it nice. Obviously I have to move my legs around a little bit. But that helps keep me from being static for too long, because I find my back gets really sore if I do sit for too long, like in a chair, without moving. So that's what really helps. You've reset drums a few times before, a few Swarkers, okay. Around 500,000 sold, 200,000 bought, so 300,000 profit from resetting drums. That's nice, that's a really nice amount. Yeah, definitely. I would say getting supplies for the Mage Tower, especially at this stage of the game, is very forward thinking. I haven't done so much myself, to be honest. I've just been riding what I can, not in a very concentrated way, I must admit. I could do better. Use a kneeling chair, do you, Doofin? I've never tried one of those. How are they? Do they... I've seen people sitting on them and they do help with posture. I wasn't sure how it would be on my knees doing that. I wasn't sure if it put a lot of pressure on or not. Probably got too many here. So what I want to do is just pop one of these in the bank and sort that out with a spare spot. Maybe just in the reagent bag. Yes, we've got space for one. I'm going to pop the small eggs in. There we go. You're a son of a chiropractor. Okay. Yet your posture is like the Hunchback of Notre Dame. Well, it doesn't always translate, does it? Got in from work. Was very busy. Was very busy. NHS London. Oh, okay. And a little crazy when it's sunny. I can imagine, Titus. Ah, so you're in London, are you? Fantastic. I work in London myself. You sit in a wooden chair from 1979. Oh, that sounds cool, Costa. I like that. Definitely no knee issues. Oh, that's good to him. Mixed opinions when it's healthy. But, well, that's it. If you like it, go for it. I'm sure you know your body more than anyone else. So I'd say go for it. Good evening, Weirdo. How are you? Thanks for stopping by. How has your Monday been? I hope it's been well. Mail we're not going to open. We've got a spare slot. That's what we wanted to do, because we're going to do a whole load of TSM destroying. Here we go. Happy Monday indeed. A lovely bank holiday Monday here in the UK, which has been fantastic with how sunny it is. Managed to get out in the sun earlier, which was really nice. Oh, right, Southwark by London Bridge. Fantastic. I get the train into London Bridge and cycle from there. So if you see a bearded person cycling with a chef's hat on, it's probably not me. Nephew caught you playing WoW this morning and was enthralled. Oh, excellent. That's brilliant, Weirdo. I love it when things like that happen. Spent all day teaching him how to move and attack, and now he's hooked. That's fantastic. That's the good thing. I did the same with my children when they were much younger. They loved making characters and just running around to the newbie area. And the fact that they could interact with each other was, which is what made it most fun. I remember taking my children to the dead mines for the first time, and I was obviously a level 60 priest at the time or whatever, and I was able to heal them whilst there wasn't any level scaling at that point, but it was good fun nonetheless. He left him to make his own character. He picked a Tauran warrior. Nice. Okay, Big Bench, good luck with the studying. I hope it goes well. Thanks ever so much for stopping by nonetheless. Your friends in a group called Critical Mass, who protest for the bike users. Ah, okay. Yeah, it is pretty dangerous cycling in London. I must admit that. Especially at all the junctions. I mean, even if you're sensible, it's everyone else who jumps the traffic lights that makes it harder. He's only 7, but had to get him to use your keybinds. Couldn't have him starting out as a clicker. There's nothing wrong with clicking, weirdo. I still do it myself for pretty much at least 50% of what I do. Yes, it's amazing how quick children can pick up on interfaces and things like that. And keyboard turners. Oh, I haven't heard of that phrase before. Yeah, definitely. I guess if you're on a laptop, that may be your only option. What would you use for turning? Would it be Q and E? I guess. I've never used it myself. I've always been a right mouse holder, but then I've always been on a PC rather than a laptop. Couldn't do it with the touchpad. It'd just be impossible for me. Although saying that, if I was, say, busy and I wanted to do things one-handedly, then maybe I'd use the keyboard. Well, actually, no, I wouldn't. I'd use both mouse buttons for that, for manoeuvring. That makes it really handy, being able to do things one-handed, especially when you've got your children in your lap. Or a cat. That's another one. How come you're getting not valid target error for every disenchant? It's because I'm running my wheel mouse quite quickly, Sporcast, and TSM hasn't picked up the disenchant yet, so it keeps on throwing a small error. Thankfully, it's just a non-fatal error, so I carry on doing it. It's just, for me, it's the quickest way to make sure that all the disenchants go through as quickly as possible. That goes too fast, yeah, as Costa said. So basically what I'm doing is every time I wheel the mouse with control held down, so one little click of the mouse does a disenchant, and then rather than wait for that to come through, I keep on moving the wheel mouse so that I'm ready to catch. I don't have to think about when the bar finishes, and I'm ready to catch it as soon as it comes through, which is why I'm kind of holding. You can hear the clickety-click of my really loud mouse as it goes through, but it's the quickest way for me to just keep maintaining the disenchant process, because otherwise that's where you lose time, because you can't speed up the actual disenchant part of it, unfortunately. Not yet, anyway. But what you can do is try and minimise that space between one disenchant and the next. And so for me, the quickest way is to just keep on rolling my wheel mouse, which, yeah, as you spotted, gives me that not a valid target. Chaos crystals have been dropping so low in price on Tichondrius. Anyone notice on that realm? Definitely, Benoit. Thanks for stopping by. Chaos crystals have gone below 100 on my server, which I'm really disappointed at. I was hoping they'd hold higher, because I've still got a huge stock of them that I bought for over... Oh, white spider meat sold. Cool. That I've bought for over 200, so my Chaos Crystal average buy price is ridiculously high at the moment. So yeah, you're not alone there. I feel your pain. Okay, we got a good lot of disenchants going along now, so that's pretty cool. This should be plenty enough for our enchants that we're going to make. But I wanted to just overstock slightly on these so that next time I've got a lot more. I think, Benoit, my theory is a lot of people are stopping doing enchanting because they think it's running out, even though it's not really. There's still sales to be had. And I think they're dumping a lot of their stock. A lot of people are thinking, oh, I've got to get rid of everything before BFA. I personally don't think you should get rid of everything before BFA. Why not carry on selling what you can as people transition over? Because I'm sure there'll still be sales in between the two. Am I skinning my own stone hide? Not massively at the moment. I've been buying it on the auction house. I mean, I was lucky to get a whole load of it really cheap on the auction house, so I haven't needed to go skinning for it. But I would do, especially as I like to get my skinning skill up to 800 soon. So I'd probably be doing that, definitely. 255 for you, Hieronymus. Okay, yeah. I'd be happy with a price like that, but yeah, I can see how you mean. It's not good for you. At this time, you actually prefer to focus on leveling up. Yeah, that's what my focus is trying to be at the moment, is actually getting some characters, professions to 800 is my secondary goal on top of the usual gold making routines that I do. Yeah, exactly, Weirdo. They buy enchants from every previous expansion, like the Elemental Force and the Mongoose, so I'm sure the Legion enchants will sell quite well for a while in. Yeah, I agree, Benoit. There are good profits to be made, definitely. If I do HC with Sam, you'll get more than one per run. HC heroic, is that? Not sure I follow you there, Costa. Maybe I missed something in the chat. When the weather is bad, you level up tunes during the day. That's a nice thing to be able to do, Hieronymus. An auction house in the evenings. Yeah, that's nice. I like that plan. If I had the time, I'd be doing similar myself. In the meantime, I've got some enchants to make. You've been to Appenhule today. Oh, how was that? Oh, did I get behind, did I? Okay, let me just check. Okay. I'll try and keep on there. Keep on top. Chaos crystals. Aha, right. Oh, right, I'm with you now. Okay, do heroic with Samadan on the chaos crystals. Okay, now I've caught up with you. Okay. So what's Appenhule? Sounds cool. Is it a nice place? And have I pronounced it right? Probably haven't, actually. I probably butchered the name of it. Hey, Numero, how are you? Thanks for coming by. What do I think about Sky Shard farming and selling Alani? I don't know about either of those, actually, so I got no idea. You said it when that was the topic. Yes, you did. Oh, really? Oh, that sounds awesome. I like the sound of that, indeed. There's somewhere similar in the UK called Twycross Zoo, up in the Midlands, and they focus on all kinds of monkeys and apes. Appenhule, okay. How many of these do I need? I need 6, okay. So mastery must be worth something if we're doing these. You kill the EU, okay. Hui. Is it more like that? Appenhui? Ah, we've got a link. Let's have a look. Oh, yeah. Like this. Nice. That's the sort of place me and my family would love to go to. We love visiting zoos all around the country. We've been to plenty around in the UK. Absolutely love going to them. Oh, you got a year pass. Excellent. Excellent. Yes, there's a there's a translate option, and it's in cycling distance. Oh, even better. That would be a place I'd be definitely visiting if it was that close to me. €20. That's very reasonable. See, I used to go to zoos and do a lot of sketching of the animals. Really enjoyed doing that. Let's see if I can find something. Let's move this over. Don't think any of my... Actually, some of my older ones aren't on here. No, I haven't got any of my old ones on here. Let's have a look. Is there any ones here? No, I haven't got any of my old ones on. Oh well. I'll have to show another time. Dirt cheap, yeah. Mine's always like that, Costa, so I wouldn't worry. Wrong button. See, I just pressed the wrong one. I was actually looking for my bags there. Oh, we've got some armour we need to disenchant here. Let's do the... Your typing needs is strong. Do that, and do that one. Check Discord in about an hour. Okay. I'll probably have a look after stream. Or I'll have a look midstream if you give me another nudge. Okay, so we did our enchants, didn't we? Yep, we got those. So binding of agility, gift of versatility. Or did we actually? Hold on. Yes, I did. Okay. So Mastery's got a good profit on it at the moment. Someone's reset the price on the rings. So we've got a 1,300 profit. That's why we've got 6 to make. So let's capitalise on that and get them on the auction house. Where are they though? There they are. They're down the bottom. Let's go this side as it's got more space. Run a post scan. Let's see if we can get some sales in here. What have we got coming in? 7,000 gold. So that's not bad. I'm happy with that. So let's get these on. Trained soldier, gift of versatility, binding of agility. Straight on. Thank you very much. Okay, so we've got the same sales as before, with the addition of white spider meat. Everything else is on. We haven't had a lot of cooking sales of late, so I'm not expecting a big restock on cooking. Well, let's do tailoring first though. Let's have a look. Tailoring. Tailoring, restock. Ooh, we've got quite a lot of things here. Quite a few shirts. That's ember silk. And that's ember silk. I must go and get some ember silk, in fact. That would be useful. And the rest of these we can pick up easily. So let's gather those. Start gathering. Swap that over there. Over to the guild vault. And we'll do this batch. Off I go then. Okay, guild vault. Gather items. We've got some chocolate cookies here we need to vendor as well. Let's clear these off. Oh, well, lol. Thank you ever so much for the follow. Thanks for stopping by. How are you this fine Monday evening? Chocolate cookies. Choc. Okay, we're ditching these. No more gonna bother with these. Once the guild bank sorts itself out. And then, yeah, we've got loads of them just scattered everywhere, which aren't selling. Finally done with them. Yep, definitely WoW. I think I'm calling it a day on these. They just haven't sold, and they're taking up valuable space everywhere. And I bought too many of them anyway in the first place. So we're gonna leave those to other markets, I think. It was nice to try them, definitely. It's always good to investigate markets. Sometimes they work out and sometimes they don't. Traxindus, thank you ever so much for the follow. Thanks for stopping by. I hope you're doing well. Love it when someone else resets the market on something, buys up all your auctions and lets you undercut them for a better profit. Yes, definitely. I've got that with the Binding of Mastery just happened there. Did I actually gather everything I wanted? Yes, I did. Let's craft these. Rich purple silk shirt, definitely. Sell a max of 100. Yeah, I think just the number I had was way too many. I'm going to purge the ones I've got and maybe leave the ones I've got in the auction house for a little bit longer. Hey, Fruckpuff, how are you? First time you catch my stream. Normally you watch it on YouTube. Excellent. Well, thanks for stopping by. Doing fine, thank you, Trex. I'm doing very well here, thank you very much. We're just restocking on everything. Going through restocking on our tailoring. We've done enchanting, and then we're going to go and do... we're going to vendor those, and then we're going to do cooking after this. Stacks of 91 cookies. Yes, that's right. That's what Pointy Gnome was suggesting. Came up with a really good strategy that works really well for him. Unfortunately, hasn't worked so well for me on this server, so I'm calling it a day myself personally. And while writing, a 200k plan dropped on your farming toon. Very nice. Streamer luck. Congratulations. Oh, what am I doing? That one. There we go. Right, let's sell these ones. Go through all of those. Met you on YouTube. Awesome. Really excited to see one of my streams. Excellent. No problem. Well, that's very kind of you to stop by. None of those seem to be selling. Hold on. Let's just close that down and restart it up and again. Okay. Seems to have lagged out perhaps. Let's look at the frame rate. Right, the frame rate's okay. Best way to farm Chaos Orbs. Ooh, interesting one. I'm not sure, Count Al, actually. Where do you get Chaos Orbs from? Alright, let's try this again. Yeah, it's working now. Turn into a kid chauffeuring. Okay, Commander Bonds, no worries. I know the feeling. Good luck, and thanks for stopping by. And I'll catch you again later. Do that one, do that one. Oh, just move in a little bit. And that one. Okay. You found them doing heroics on Cataclysm. Okay, thanks for that, Rodinator. Interesting one. You could get it from killing the last boss of each dungeon. Aha. Okay, that's useful to know. I'll write that down so I remember it for another time, because I've got Chaos Orbs. What was that from? Oh yeah, I'll add that to my little notebook online one. On Discord now? Okay, I'll have a look. Let's have a look. Oh, right. That looks like that would interrupt your keyboard typing. Definitely, Costa. I see the problem. At least you found the problem. Red linen vest for 1,000 gold, really? Okay, rich purple silk shirt, posting my current price, meaning no one else is selling them. And white swashbucklers at 2 gold 94. Even though some of these are cheap, I do like to keep the shirts on, because you never know. People always like to buy shirts for the achievement. Oh, I like this transmog. Very lieutenant-y. I like it. Should not sleep in your keyboard. Yeah. Thankfully, my cats don't sleep on my keyboard. Otherwise, I'd be having exactly that same problem. Okay, so next in line, things to do, cooking. You're up, Pierre. Your turn. Let's have a look and make sure it's working. Ah, speaking of the cat, here comes Cookie. You alright, buddy, today? Okay, we have a cat. Cat's on the mic now. You enjoy enchanting, found it sold well when you had it, but deleted the profession to try something else. Oh dear, okay. Now you're struggling to get your rank 3 recipes back. Yeah, it did take me a while, especially that the Warden's one, because you have to do that on Mythic. That was the one I struggled with. I still haven't got 3 of them, the ones that the Emerald Nightmare raid. This cat is Cookie. The other cat is not here. He's called Oreo. But this one, she likes to be on stream. She normally sleeps over here on the side next to me. You can buy all Legion patterns back for 1k gold. Oh, that's the... You said their name, of course they come. Yeah, that's true. I'm not sure if you could pick up her purr on the microphone at the moment anyway. Is that including all the rank 3s though, Fruckpuff? I'm not sure. I can't remember how it works. Oh, it's only rank 1. Okay. As Adidas saying, yeah, that was the one I wasn't sure about. Because I knew you'd get them. Only the ones obtained through quests. Yes, that's it. Alright, just leaving fur everywhere now. Oh, you're actually going to lie down, are you? Okay. Now I can't move my legs, though. Now I'm stuck. Forever. Okay, the cat's decided to lie down on my lap. I'm going to have to try and carry on playing as normal. So we'll do our cooking restock. Oh, loads of stuff. Hearty feasts. Not much in the lavish feast sales. And slightly disappointing on that front. So let's start gathering these for now. Probably got a load of intermediate crafts, which we'll add in. Let's go get these. So anyone come up from random item drops that trigger requests are also valid. Okay. Someone could share with me the TSM4, please. Hey Hurux, how are you? Thanks for stopping by. The best way to get TSM4 is to sign up for the beta, is one way. Hang on, let me just type in the command. There we go. Sign up for the beta, or alternatively, you can buy premium, which I personally recommend because the amount of money it saved me in WoW subscription, for me, has been worth it. So I always recommend going premium, and that way you can get TSM4 straight away. Obviously it's still in beta, so you have to be willing to participate in the beta program, but yeah, I would definitely recommend it. Either of those methods, depending on how quickly you want it. First time you've heard beta pronounced like that? Yes, a lot of people say beta, don't they? But I've always called it beta whenever I've been sort of talking about it, whether in programming terms or whatever, or alpha, beta, kappa, all that kind of phonetic alphabet stuff. King's honor, friend. Okay, what are we missing? Vendor flask of storm and Tormwy. What am I making? Hold on. One delicious chocolate cake. Okay, that'll be why. And some small eggs. Okay. Bridget's got the small eggs. Okay, we need to swap this over. Okay. Just copy your TSM4 folder in the interface folder. It doesn't work like that, Horrocks. It's all tied in with the app that does all the updating, especially as it's a beta program at the moment. The way I do it is close to the Greek way of saying it, which is, okay, which pronounced exactly like you say, beta, but with a V instead of a B. Vita. Ah, okay. Save the eggs for Christmas. Well, how long have we got left on Children's Week? Where's the calendar? Children's Week ends today, in fact. Okay. Okay, we're not going to need to do any more cakes then. So we'll take that off. Our cake days are done. It was great whilst we had it. Thank you very much. I'm going to take those off. Oh, it actually ended on 10 AM. It's actually finished completely. Right, you are. Okay, I'm going to change my group then and take Children's Week down to group operations, crafting operations. We're not going to craft them, so we'll do that. And is it worth still trying to sell the ones I've got? Maybe, maybe not. But keep the eggs. Yeah, I'm going to definitely do that. That's a good idea. Whilst we're here, I know I've got loads of windows everywhere. Let's stop gathering. I'm halfway between a job. Oh, there you go. I didn't see you there, Sparhawk. You're going to say you're buying premium soon. Excellent. Well recommended. Anyone offer one-on-one TSM training workshops? Interesting idea. And make eggnog with Christmas. Right, that's going to be a good one to do. Let's do that now whilst I remember, otherwise I will forget. So, small egg. There are none on, apparently. Have I actually got any on me? Oh, I think I did have one, didn't I? I'll put it in a group. Okay, before I do that, let's finish off our cooking. Have we got Pierre next to us? Oh, yes, we have. Okay. Pierre, we've got some cooking to finish, so let's do that. And then that one. And then that one. And then I need to do my intermediate crafts. Let's get my gathering back on. And intermediate crafts. Crafting groups. Let's just move this over a little bit so we've got some space. See, now normally I'd be stretching my legs out, but I can't because I've got a cat on my lap. And it's illegal to move a cat once they've sat on your lap. It's against the law. Spiced rib roast. Let's add one in. Barbecue ribs. Where are you, barbecue ribs? There you are. Cue that one up. Pickled storm ray. That's 6. And deep fried moss gill. Another 6. Cue that one up. For a quick turnover, you could just sell the eggs. Yep. I don't know how much demand there is now that Children's Week is over, but it would be interesting to see if that actually does work. Although I am a hoarder. Oh, cat's going to move. Brilliant. Oh, I can stretch my leg out now. There we go. And that means Hungry Magister. Now, can I do my hearty feast? No, we're missing Salt and Pepper Shank and Faranar Fizz. That's because Salt and Pepper Shank is minus 17 silver. Ideally, though, I want to make 6 of them, so I'm going to queue them up. Faranar Fizz, do I actually have any on me? I've got some on the auction house already, so let's just queue some of those up. We can make those straight away. So we'll do those. All your recipes are still rank 2. Do you think it's worth buying some Nomi snacks to speed it up? Yes, Wallel, if you can get them cheap enough, it is worth it, especially at this stage in the game. Ideally closer to 500 gold if you can. If they're starting to get close to 1,000, then I probably would think it's not so useful. Gathering. We want some flaked sea salt. Let's pick that up. And that should be enough for that. Yes, it is. And then that should be enough for the hearty feasts. News about ranks saddens me. With the with not being able to buy them back, Puff. Yeah. Like they're only about 400 gold each. Oh yes, I'll definitely be buying them on that one. Dropped your fully ranked up enchanting to chase the pipe dream of top hat pattern, and you can't get it back. Sorry to hear that. I'm always cautious now whenever dropping professions, because I did something way back in Legion. Samadan used to actually be an engineer, and I bet I probably picked up some rare patterns in my time in vanilla, which I dropped engineering for tailoring during Burning Crusade, and I do wish that I'd maybe kept engineering. You've been selling for around 350 on your server. Not bad at all. Well, if you use percentage crafting operation with rank 2, your craft should be worth more, and it works in bigger stacks when on lower pup servers. Yes. Yeah, so as long as you're using crafting, you're making sure that you stay in profit, whether you're rank 2 or rank 3. Because my enchanting, if we have a look at that, I haven't got rank 3 still on Distant Army, Heavy Hide and Hidden Satyr. Now luckily, Hidden Satyr is still a profit at 2,433. So I can still make a profit on that one. These two, no chance. But I can still make a profit on this one, so I'm okay with that. But doing the Emerald Nightmare is just something I haven't gotten around to for a long time. Thank you very much for the idea to keep going with the WoW farm for snacks being done with Nomi. Made a good couple of grances. Yeah. Excellent. Good to hear, Fruckpuff. Yeah, it was other people on the stream that that suggested that I carry on with that myself, because I was ready to give up on Nomi. But then everyone was telling me, no, keep on with Nomi. Just do the cheapest one whilst you can. So that's cool. I'm glad you heeded their advice too. Very glad you're keeping ranks for BFA professionals, getting rid of the long quest lines. Very engaging way of progressing through a profession. You got something at rank 3. You felt like you actually had progressed in something that was usually very non-engaging part of the game. Yeah, I mean, I quite like the idea of the quest lines, but yeah, keeping them small steps would make more sense. I do like the idea of ranks. I think ranks do work quite nicely. You can get engineering back. The thing you get from engineering supply guy in Dalaran has a tome that you can forgot. Yes, we were talking about that with all the relearning. Was that to do with relearning Legion things, though? Does it work with old world stuff? I mean, we're talking about, you know, way back in vanilla. I can't imagine I'd get back any of those engineering things. Yeah, just Legion. That's what I was thinking. Because where I was with Legion was way back in vanilla, which was long before, World of Warcraft was a very different game back then. Right, we need to post our food on the auction house, so we'll do that. Right, where should we go? This one on the right, I think. And right, auctioning, run post scan. Wow, that white tiger had massive canines. You couldn't see it because it was behind my camera, but they were massive. Almost as big as the druid that I've been drawing. Hearty Feast 399. Silmar Surf and Turf, Hungry Magister. Okay, let's get all the food on. So that was a relatively quick Sabertooth. Yeah, it definitely looked like it was something Sabertoothy. It had a white tiger texture. It was someone's pet. Although this one here's got quite large canines as well. From pink fluffy unicorns, but that's the actual cat form though, so not surprised there. Okay, so let's have a look. Where are we at? Daily cooldowns next on my list. Now we should have less to do now because we're not doing the Secrets of Draenor tailoring and enchanting anymore. We are done with those, so we're just going to do this one and that one. Hexweave cloth, we'll make some, and then we'll make, even though we're not getting any more extra with these, we're going to do the dailies anyway because they are useful, because I want to stock up on this and at some point start making some things with these, but for now I'm okay. And then onto the map, and let's have a look and see if there's any good quests up. We've got a 5 bacon, we've got a 4 bloods. Any big order hall ones? 1,000 resources, that's a raid. Don't really want to be doing that. Oh, there's an 8. There's an 8 bloods there. That's definitely worth doing. And we've sold a Binding of Versatility. Fantastic. So I think it's time to hop over to, that's a nice seat, Dalaran, and we can do that. 8 Broken Shore, 50 demons stunned in the chasm. Oh, that's the one we're going to drop the bombs down, isn't it? Now you can either fly down there, can't you, and just go and do it, or I think you can do it from the top. I can't remember exactly. Let's go find out. Oh, I like that shield. That's really cool. Around we go. Let's go. Oop, stuck straight off the edge. Mind that. And we'll head on down. So, where are we at with the... And we've sold... Ah, the Nomi Snacks has sold. Now we put that on for 1,400. Yeah, from the top it's easier. I think that's how I remember I'm supposed to do it. I don't think I've actually done it that way for a long while. Let's see if I can do it properly. Centenax is above us. I haven't done any Centenax farming for a long time. I don't think there's any real need at this stage. I've got so much nether shards anyway. Let's just zoom out a little bit so I can see where I'm going. Twisted Grounds. Might as well see if there's a group we can do with this as well. I do believe it's just in the top here, and then there's like a slit or something. Have I flipped the nether shards? Not yet, Adida. I really ought to. As Costa was... there we go. Drop that down there. Did that do one? There we go. Let's join a group and do this one. It is time consuming, yeah. Start searching. Any groups? Found one group. Accept. There we go. Make that easier. Just going to drop these down. Not sure if I can see it anymore. Can I do this whilst flying? Let's check that. That would be useful. Then I can get a good view. No, unfortunately I can't. Okay, so let's just stand here instead. And I can do this side. Because I can get quite a few of these down at this one. Ah, good evening, Poolsy. How are you? Thanks for stopping by. Just going to drop this down. Could possibly do with key binding this, but to be honest, it's so easy. Just dropping this down as it is. It's pretty easy. Keep on missing that one though. See if I can catch that one flying. Oh, there's one down there. Sorry, didn't mean to click on you, Soul. Oops, didn't mean to drop that on myself. Not so useful. That should be enough. Smashing job. Sounds like Tracer. Okay, so that's 8 bloods. Quite nicely done. Actually, I'll go from here. I'm going to go straight to my garrison and have a quick look at what we've got garrison-wise. And we sold a trained soldier. That's excellent. So I made good progression so far. I'm probably going to think about what we're going to do next after this. We've managed to run through Samadan's dailies quite quickly, which is also really handy. Like 6 missions, pick those up. Filling the ranks. Oh, we've got a rush order tailoring is good. I'll pick that up. And what else is good? Any resources? There's one there. And anything else we can pick up? Oh, there's a lot of XP there. Could be useful for those that need it. Oh yeah. Okay. Not sure if you should farm some ember silk for the first aid leveling, or if you should farm some hide leather and get into disenchanting warhide bindings. If you can, Sparhawk, I'd suggest doing both. Both have their advantages. One saves you a lot of money, and one could potentially earn you a little bit depending on your server prices. Your daily routine is dreadful. Is it? For how long does it take you to go through it from start to finish? Because I can get it done in kind of an hour usually, if I do everything. But I don't always do everything, and it depends whether I've got everything that's expired. If everything's expired, then it takes me longer. 13 capped characters, so order hall complete quest loads of times for us, 9 servers of pet selling, about 2 hours on a good day. Wouch, yeah, that is a lot. But think about the money you're gaining from all of that. 13 capped characters is fantastic. You've got a real resource there, definitely. That's a kind of a situation I'd like to be in the future with more characters. Probably not that many. I would probably go with enough for all professions, and I'd probably stop there. Eventually just stop and focus on restocking the cheap mats. Yeah, I think it could be an interesting way. I mean, if you are finding burnout on something like that, it would help to mix it up in some way, or find a way of only doing the things that give you the most profit and take the least amount of time, and then just capitalizing on those. all classes, and ally mage as well, so 2 of those. That's brilliant. Well, you certainly got them, which is good. We can do some rush orders here, can't we? So, oh no, we haven't got that yet. We'll do the weapon enhancements though, whilst we're here. Take these and take these. Have I got some Hessalian I need to do some with? I got enough for 1 Obliterum there though. That's something I just spotted. That's going to have to go on the auction house. And that one, and that one. Do that. Okay, you're done, and you're done. You have too many level 110s to get everything done. You basically prioritise. Yeah, good plan, Popgeek. I think I'd be doing the same. Ooh, we're low on sumptuous fur. We might have to go and collect some up. That's looking very low, in fact. Yeah, occasionally just want to go back on focusing on one toon. I mean, that's yeah, I can see the appeal of that. I mean, I'm going the opposite direction. I've only ever focused on one toon, and so now I'm actually trying to spread my abilities to make gold, so I'm making more characters. But I think even with me, I'm probably going to do less. I was going to go fly straight over there, but it's actually Earthen that needs to do that. So what I'm going to do is hearth back. Okay, Hearth. Yeah, I think I am going to do the fur farm. I think it'll be a good thing for Earthen to do with the skinning as well. So what I'll do is I'll swap over to Earthen and I'll start a group up. So if anyone who is EU and Alliance and would like to join in a sumptuous fur farm, I'm going to start one up with Earthen in a minute. Oh, but I'm Alliance. Ah, yes. I need to get on the NA servers. Ah, yeah. Back and forth with that, yeah. I know how it is well. Okay, we're going to swap over to Earthen anyway. So now I would do it on Awakening, my troll druid, but I need the skinning ability as well, because then I can pick up some raw beast hide as well at the same time, which makes it extra good. So I'll start one up with Earthen. I'll put it onto auto accept, so if anyone wants to come over, they are more than welcome. Okay, Earthen. Let's make a group. Pre-made group, custom. Okay, only have ally on your main account and you're farming AFK mode at the moment. Okay, no worries, Fretpuff. Regret not being Alliance. Everything feels so pretty there. Yeah, I mean, I like both. I'd like at some point for them to merge the two factions. I'm ever hopeful. Samadan plays WoW. Okay, just going to custom group. That's all it's going to be. I'm going to auto accept on that. And then we're going to hearth over to my garrison. I did do the right one, didn't I? Yes. Warlords of Draenor. So I'm going to fly over to Nagrand. Yeah, I do like the Dark Iron Dwarves. Definitely. They look awesome. Okay, so this way we're going to just fly straight over. Actually, whilst I'm here, let's pick up some garrison resources. There we go. Hey, Dragons After Dark, how are you? Thanks for stopping by. How's your day been so far? I'm going to go straight over, I think. What's this one? Call for Huntsman. I will leave that for the moment. Doing very well, excellent. Doing very well here myself. We've just done all our restockings and all our relisting of everything on the auction house. And now with my Demon Hunter, we're going over to Nagrand and we're going to do a bit of a sumptuous fur farm. Anyone who is EU and Alliance can join in the group. I know you're NA yourself, unfortunately. I'll have to sort out myself with a NA server account or something at some point, so I can play on both sides of the pond. So I know a lot of my viewers are from America. In fact, more viewers are from America than anywhere else. It must be the time I play, because it's kind of late at night UK time, which makes it even later Europe time. And then, although I do catch a lot of the night owls on EU, and then NA is more kind of like your afternoon, isn't it? And you get more EU than American. Excellent. And don't forget my Commonwealth brothers in Canada. Of course, Derp. I have a good representation from Canada as well, definitely. So this is nice, being able to just fly straight over here. They should allow EU and US playing together. That's a good idea. I'm not sure whether ping would be quite a disadvantage for some, depending on which server you're at. I wonder how they would cope with something like that. Encroaching darkness, something is watching you. Oh, Dragons After Dark, thank you ever so much for the sub. That's extremely kind of you. Oh, I've just pressed loads of W's in my chat. Thank you ever so much for the sub and showing your support. Really, really kind of you. Yeah, timing and raids would be a difficulty, I think. Yes, I'd agree with both of those. Oh, we have a Rope and Monk already over here. Alpha is on US server. Latency is annoying for us Europeans. Ah, okay. That's interesting. So it's already you can already experience the lag problems there. Especially for me, as I like to stand in fire. Yeah, this is true. This is very true. Ah, here we go. Looks like it's currently... who have we got in here? Is that Horde or Alliance? I can't tell with all the corpses. What we could try and do is if I swap leadership over, and it should phase to you, I think. That might be a thing we could do. How do you phase over from someone in there? Or I can invite them into the group. Who have we got? I can't see you there. Where's the player? Ah, Black Ox statue. Oh, is that yours, Rope and Monk? Is that you doing that? Okay, in which case, that makes it even easier. Oh, that's yours. I thought it was another player. I've never seen this monk farming technique. It looks really cool. So what happens? Do you just basically leave the statue down there? And it does all the aggroing. Oh, skinning's going up. It pulls the mobs. Ah, excellent. That's really cool. If you're a skinner as well, even better. And you also get primals, even better. It's pretty good, this farm. I do like it. I mean, just in being able to get loads and loads of sumptuous fur. You know what I haven't done though, is I haven't emptied my bags. Actually no, I've got not too bad stock here. We're okay. We're okay. Yeah, it's relaxing as well. You can, with a good run of this, you can get a decent amount, definitely. I'll do this for a little while. I just mainly want to get some good stock of sumptuous fur. If I can collect up some... The sumptuous fur I use for my hexweave bags and their tailoring work orders. That's the main thing I use it for. So that gets me all my hexweave mainly. and then the raw beast hide, which I get from skinning, I can make the Drums of Fury with. So it's a double whammy doing both of these. And also, the triple whammy is my skinning is increasing, which is fantastic. So I'm going for 800 skinning, which is going to be fantastic progression for Earthen. Ooh, I'll tell you what we could do. Have I got some on me? Some fire water. Yes, we have. We got some Dark Moon fire water. Let's drink up some of this. Gathering time reduced. There we go. That should increase things a little bit. I might as well spam my my damage dealing as well whilst I'm here. Okay, now zoom out a little bit. Let's try and optimize this a bit better. There we go. Is the fire water purchased from any vendor? I bought it from the auction house. I think you can get it from the Dark Moon Fair. I may be wrong, but that's what I'm led to believe anyway. But it does really help with skinning speed in a situation like this. Yeah, I imagine it probably is. There probably is a vendor there that sells it, or there's a way of getting it through some sort of questing achievement or something like that. But it does make this whole process a lot easier. Oh, it's for fishing up crates on the island. Okay, there we go. I knew someone more wise than myself would be able to answer that in chat. Thank you very much. 747. What I'm going to do is I'm going to keep doing this until either I fill up my bags, get skinning to 800, or we get to 11 o'clock. So, and if there's anyone else who's EU and Alliance and would like to join in, there's still slots open in the group. Do that. There is a vendor, but it's the worst idea ever. Okay, Frogpuff, how is it? What happens? Tell us about it. You can trade in 25 Daggermore for 1 Firewater, so about 1200 gold instead of the normal 100 gold for Firewater on Auction House. Wow, really? 25 Daggermore? Who was it that was fishing Daggermore? Was that you, Hieronymus? I can't remember. At the beginning of the chat someone said they were fishing Daggermore. I've got a lot of skinning to do. A few of you were. Okay, well. Yeah, it does seem to be the thing to do, doesn't it? $757 skinning? I mean, I don't really need to focus on skinning leveling up. It just happens all by itself when you're doing something like this. So it does make it a lot easier for a profession like this, especially as I'm standing in one place. How much fur do we get in say 30 minutes? I'm not sure. I've not done any proper calculations on it. Now, how many did I start with? I don't think I had any else on me, so I'm currently at 167. In the short space of time I've been here, what, probably 10 minutes already? So I think you'll get a good amount in that time. There's loads of stuff I need to sort out here. Shin was fishing there yesterday, was he? Oh, okay. You're fishing on one account while semi-AFK farming the other. Now that's efficient, that is. See, I'm not a two-account person, but I can see how people do maximise on their efficiency that way. You're doing leatherworking and skinning quest to 800. Yeah, they give more mats and all that. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I'd like to get my my skinning, my Legion skinning sorted more, because I haven't really done much of that. I've absolutely loads here I need to skin though. If I can get through it all. Just a question of just going straight through it and doing it there. Oh, and there's another 5 points free as well. Yeah, I was thinking that for my leatherworking, to do that for the last 5, get myself to 795. Make sure you get Legion gutting and butchering whilst doing so. Is that the thing I needed? No, that was the sightless eyes thing I did the other day, and I got the stomachs thing. And the Legion gutting by butchering is the thing that adds on to your skinning, doesn't it? I believe. I think I've gotten some of those, if memory serves. Because that gives you the teeth and the claws. Is that right? Takes hours to get each level, why not? When you have the extra account. Yeah, absolutely. The oddly shaped is gutting. Okay, so I've gotten that one, thanks to the suggestion by Costa the other day. So that's useful. Getting some good raw beast hide here as well, which is awesome. And we're up to 766, skinning wise. Butchering gives you the extra meat while skinning, depending on the beast you kill. Ooh, that's interesting, Trax. Yeah, I like the idea of that. I'm definitely going to find that useful. Alright, what have we got? A few more we can skin. Isn't butchering random? You get randomly, depending on how much stuff you skin, or I might be. That's a complete guess. I think it's something like that. I'm sure someone else in chat will be able to confirm. What I'm doing is going to have. Ooh, knock my light over. Hold on. Oh, is it sightless eyes as well? As long as the meat enchant, you want to get it as long as the meat enchant to farm for meats. Is there a meat enchant to farm for meats? Does it work? I didn't even know there was such a thing. That sounds quite cool if there is. Loads and loads of fur. We've gotten this. The high mountain shoulders gives you meat. Ah, okay. It's a shoulder enchant instead of blood hunter. Ooh. Okay, well that makes sense. I hadn't really looked into all the different shoulder ones. Boon of the Butcher. Ah, okay. Butchering is killing Humongris bull boss. Ah, okay. He was up the other day, and we killed him with Samadan. I should have gone and done it with Urfin as well. I'm going to have to do that next time. I'm assuming he's not up now. Let's have a look. Azeroth, Broken Isles. He was in Valshara, wasn't he? This one, Humongris. He is up still. He is the world boss till reset. Right, well, we need to do this next. Okay, right. This dude. Okay, so once we've got a plan now, if anyone else would like to join me for Humongris, what I suggest is I'm going to keep on doing this until my skill gets to... Where is my skill at? It seems to have stopped. It's at 770. So I'm going to get my skill... This man just stretched harassed me. You don't have it set at your Skinner. Ah, okay. Yeah, I don't know. I think maybe it's just something that unlocks, perhaps. If it's only off of one person, it would imply to me that it's just the one that you need. So what I suggest then... at the moment it seems to be tracks. I certainly... I'm up at 773 at the moment. So I am taking my Legion skinning further into 800 with using Nagrand stuff. I don't think it's particularly frequent, but it is happening. So it's personal loot, doesn't matter which one you loot it. Okay, we've got a plan here. We might need more people though to do a Humongris. Is anyone up for the challenge? Let's see if I'm actually getting any more skill points. If not, then I'll check my amount of sumptuous fur. We've got over 200. We've got 367 at the moment. So we can go for a little bit longer. And we're getting some good raw beast hide. Yeah, he has a lot of HP, definitely. We struggled last time. When we did him with, I think there was 3 or 4 of us, and obviously Samadan was the terrible healer. A level 100 is still green for skinning. Okay, so I am occasionally getting something. Oh, got a lockbox. That's going to be fun. If I was Horde, I could have helped. Ah, yes. See, this is why I don't like the faction thing. We could bypass all of this. Okay, we're up to 775. Okay, we're getting there. The problem with this farm is that they also almost spawn too fast. Exactly. I remember. What's that? Scratching post. I remember when I used to play EverQuest, and you could be, you know, some factions were hated in some cities, like the Ixar, the lizard people, weren't allowed in any of the human cities. They'd get attacked, but you could still group up with someone who was an Ixar and you were a human, and you could still play the game together. It's just they weren't welcome in each other's cities, which I thought was a great way of doing it. You can still help world bosses open, that's true, but then you've got the phasing issue, yes. So there's a slight double problem there, isn't there? I'll have a look, we'll just do this for a little bit longer. EverQuest goes a ways back, yes it definitely does, Hieronymus. It still had some great things about it though, that World of Warcraft doesn't have. Right, how am I doing? Okay, we've got 2 stacks of sumptuous fur. That should be plenty, I think, for now. 100's a grey now for me as well. Yeah, I think I'm probably done here. Okay. So thank you, Romper Monk. We're going to head on over now to Humongris. I'm going to see if we can do... let's just portal over first. and see if we can do this. Do this world quest. What I'll try and do is join a group as well, if there is one. I know it's just before reset day, so there's chances are it's not going to get many people joining the group, but you never know. So let's hop on a flight and get on over there first. I think that'll be the easiest way. Where's my mouse pointer gone? Alright, let's have a look. So you're over here, so we'll get a flight over there. That way I can stretch my legs out whilst we're flying. I don't have to concentrate too much. Right, actually I'm going to get some more water whilst that's going. I'll be back in a minute. You look after everyone, Cookie. Okay. Oh, Ditro, you can do it in a sec. Excellent, thank you. And you're going to check if you can face the same server. Okay, Trax, good idea. It'll be interesting. Hopefully, if you can, that would be awesome. We're going to see if we can at least get this. Where we are there. Pocket Wizard. You never know, there might be some people over there doing it, which would be nice. There's a treasure down there. How am I doing for bag space? I'm pretty full. That's okay, we can sort that out later. We've got some organising to do on Earthen. But you're at... Where are you at profession-wise now? 775 with skinning. So we can finish that off and this off, hopefully, without too much bother. Yes, I haven't picked up the level 1 yet, unfortunately. Where is it? Yes, well spotted. This one, I need Dread Leather Shoulder Guard rank 1, which I haven't picked up yet. And then the riding harness, obviously. I'm on Shadow Song, Fruckpuff. Okay, let's fly over. I believe it's off in the distance on an island. Remember this from last time. Now, top tip, do not try to solo, especially when you've only got 765 item level. Even at 920, Samadan got pummeled. I got a feeling actually Earthen's going to get damaged quite a lot here. So what I might do is see if there's actually any groups going, which we can join in, perhaps. And we might be able to phase into one, I'm not sure. You've soloed Will Bosses. Oh, okay. Well, that's promising. This guy is pretty tough. I'll give him that. I did this last time with Samadan. Yeah, I died quite quickly. Humongris. 963 prop pala. Nice. Takes forever. Yeah, getting... Oh, someone's bought some Drums of Fury. Fantastic. That's a good start. World Quest group finishing quest doesn't work well in your experience. There's usually one in Group Finder. Ah, okay. Hey, Neverlace, how are you? Thanks for stopping by. The drums people seem to use in the Mage Tower. Have I got any still on me? No, they're all on the auction house, unfortunately, so I can't read you the description. I don't use them myself, but you put them down and it makes you fight better. Is the best I can think of. A mini bloodlust. There you go, Fruitpuff. That's probably a more precise and concise option. So let's see. Just in case there is a Humongris group going. I'd have to delist my group though. Hold on, let's have a look. Oh, it's not mini, it lasts the same. I'll keep mine up for the moment. %5 less haste though. Okay. I feel all lonely on this island. Oh, there's a few things over there. Snappers. Oh, could we just join in here? Can I skin these shell things? Is my question. My group name is just Samadan Plays WoW. So it should be in there. Yep, here comes everyone. Might as well kill some things whilst I'm here. Just want to see. Can I skin these crustaceans? No, I can't. I was hopeful there for a minute. I can do something with a turtle though, can't I? Hello, Veru. Welcome, welcome. Veru the Pandaren monk, along with Roppen monk, who is also 110. Ah, there we go, skinning. Yay, skinning to... we've got storm scale. Well, that's handy. Anything else around here at the moment? Just having a look round, seeing if there's anything I could do productively whilst we're all gathering up. It's very kind of you all to offer to help out. Thank you ever so much. Ah, there's a turtle. So up to 776 skinning. These give storm scale, which I don't tend to use. Oh, but we're doing the questing bits and pieces, which is going to be useful. Let's just have a little fly around the island. What else have we got here? These are all having a fight with each other. Oh, there's loads over there. Okay. The best way to obtain sightless eyes. Need a few recipes, requires those currencies. A lot of people were talking about buying something off the guard to protect you, and doing fishing in the black market area would be kind of like consistent, but not necessarily the quickest. Then others were saying that doing... What was the flight point here? Doing the PvP stuff that I was doing last night was also quite quick. If you keep go and do the bosses as they turn up, and then all the little things as they turn up. Obviously the PvP aspect of it is quite frustrating if you're like me and you're not very good at PvP, but I think that would be the best way, is just literally just go in there, run around, see if you can tag anything and not get killed yourself, and they do add up. So I'd say just, yeah, spend an hour in there running around, and hopefully you'll be able to get at least enough to get some of the recipes you need. I didn't get all of the ones I needed last night. I'm still missing a few, but I don't think I actually need them. They were for the Which ones were they for? I got this one, the Dread Leather Belt and the Graven Scale Girdle. Those are the good ones. Aha! Oops, I've got caps on, hold on. At least that doesn't work there. Fantastic. So we've got 2 people in. So the question is whether we can phase in together with the Horde and the Alliance. Defiance Brotherhood. Not I, Neverlace. Anyone else? Anyone else on Defiance Brotherhood? Proudmore for WoW. I like your mount. Is that the monk class mount with the beads on the side? I've seen this before. Like Jaina. Storm Rage. Yeah, I think that looks cool. I like the eyes that are now this reminds me of what my son showed me, this really cool picture. Where was it? Let's see if I can find it. Started on Ettrig, but moved to do Mythic Raging. Oh, okay. And Darksphere. Oh, good mix of servers. Monk, class, mount, art. Images. Mock. No. I really couldn't spell then. Monk, class, mount, art. That's it. This image here I thought was absolutely amazing. I loved this. My son showed me this the other day and I thought, yeah, that is badass, that is. TSM Destroyer, you do /TSM Destroy. That's it, Freckpuff. Yeah, it's really nice detailing in it. I love the painterly style on this one. Whenever you mount up, he says like a Chinese saying, excellent. The first best moment to plant a tree was 20 years ago. The second is now. That's brilliant. I like that. Well, we've got someone... Talon Queen Velcaria is in the same server. Oh, they've just disappeared. That was a Horde person that was around. Can't see anyone else though that's phased into this area. None on the same server groups. Ah, okay. /TSM Destroy. There are people looking to do it. Okay, that's a good idea actually. Let's change my group name. We'll see if we can get some people in. How do I change the group name? Edit. There we go. Title Humongris. Done editing. Auto accept. There we go. We might get some extra people in. TSM Angry. TSM Destroy. Hey, Brain Damaged. How are you? Thanks for stopping by. Could be that your item is above the level or type. Yeah, you have to have something that TSM will destroy in. If you haven't gotten something, then you won't be able to destroy it. Hey, the Sherbet Sam, how are you? Thanks for stopping by. We are currently trying to form a group up to go and kill Humongris at the moment. Ah, we've got some extras coming in. Excellent. Here we go. Oh, someone's come in already. I'll start doing some tagging and hoping that we can actually do a bit of damage perhaps. Should I even try tanking this? Or is this going to be a bad idea? Doing very well here, thank you very much. Maybe if I go into... Where's my ragey form? There we go. Might as well try this a little bit. I haven't got much in the way of healing, but we should be able to do something here without dying too much or dying too horrendously. I'm hoping I'll be able to heal myself a little bit by my amazing tanking method of button mashing and getting distracted by my cat meowing at me. Ah, nothing's in your destroy list. Yes, I think that's part of it, is you need to have... Let's move around this way. There we go. I fell down. Just try to reload. Oh, out, that hurt. That hurt. See if I can heal myself a little bit. I need some spell things to absorb my healing. There we go, there's a bit more. Waiting for Sam to face roll his keyboard. Yeah. I think it's a bit like that. Hopefully I'm not going to kill myself. I am dying a lot. Well, not dying. I am hurting a lot. We've got some people coming in, thankfully, into the group. So talent into Spirit Bomb if you want. Oh, okay, Spirit Bomb. I'll have a think about that. I'll have to write that down. I can't write it down now, unfortunately. But that sounds like it would be useful, because I am about to hurt myself a lot. Change to a raid group. Oh, okay. How do I change to a raid group? Convert to raid. Did that work? Oh, I'm just over here anyway. That's easy. Accept. Aha, there we go. Whoops. Let's just run around a little bit here. There we go. I have to be closer, I'm not a caster. Yes, I keep forgetting this. Thank you for the... Oh, it helps if you mail the Warhide bindings through Enchanter. That would help Sparhawk, definitely. There we go, let's get in the thick of it. Okay, thank you, Trex. Thanks for stopping by. I hope you... Oh, here we go. Now we're cooking with gas. There we go. I hope you have a good evening. Hey, there we go. Skinning Technique, Legion Butchery. Awesome. And check my tweets after the stream. Okay, will do, Trex. Ah, fantastic. Thank you, everyone. That was awesome. Thank you, everyone. /R? Is it /R raid? No. What's raid? Is it /P still? Or is it /I instance? Thanks all. There we go. Okay. We'll exit out of this group, I think. That'll be the easiest one. Leave party. That's awesome. Fantastic. So let's have a look. Where did we get that? Oh, we just picked it up anyway, didn't we? I don't think we need to do anything with it. Oh no, we do. There it is. Teaches you how to gather meat while skinning creatures on the broken isles. Lovely jubbly. As Delboy would say, Legion Butchery. Awesome. We have progression. This is the good thing about doing stuff with a character, is having a plan to progress forwards. So you have a goal in your brain. Okay, I want to get my profession to 800. And then you can break it down into small tasks you can do. And so something like that is really nice, just thinking, okay, I've progressed this further. This has progressed further. This, we need to get up to another 15 levels probably. And then we can do, let's have a look. What have we actually got that we can do for skill ups? We can make one belt. Because we need Blood of Sargeras. Okay. You finally hit 800 in all professions last night? Excellent. Congratulations, Sherbet Sam. That's fantastic. That is the kind of thing that I want to get to. So I'm definitely wanting to do that. I'm a bit behind you, obviously. So in order to get... So looking at this, I can do a Dread Leather Belt, which is excellent. That's 4 skills up. But I need Blood of Sargeras. So as a leatherworker and skinner, I'm assuming the best way for me to get Blood of Sargeras is to do skinning. Or let's have a look at any world quests. Are there any world quests that have got some bloods that I could do? We've got here the Wardens. Let's do that one. Let's go on over here. Okay, Defilia Slain. Okay, let's do that. And yes, Sherbet Sam, thank you for that. World Spark invites you to a group. I'm going to decline that one because I've done this already. Unless that was someone on here. Go kill the Falcosaurs, loads of leather and bloods. Aha! I'm near the Falcosaurs already, aren't I? Aren't they down here somewhere? Up. Where are they? Not Braden's book. Where are the Falcosaurs? South. Okay. Thank you. See, this is the other good thing of my low latency stream now. It's so much easier. Do I have Mother's Skinning Knife? I do not. That I need to go to, lets you do it ranged. Yeah, we'll ignore that one. Yeah, I haven't got that one. Between the two, is it? Right, okay. Down here. Kill deer, down there. Up here, I think. Up on the slopes. Or is it? No, these are the Naga ones. Let's have a look. Aha. These ones. Okay, well, let's join a group for this. Might as well initiate some stuff here. These are the ones, aren't they? There we go. Respawn really farm and loads of mobs. Yeah. So I could do with that Mother's Skinning Knife. I've still got my Darkmoon Firewater that seems to be working. Oh no, I haven't. That's gone. I've got my Skinning Enchant. That's what we've got. Okay, Undivided Hide. So what's the best way to get bloods from this? Can I skin those? Where are they? Gotta do that. You get them when you skin rank 2. Ah, okay, so I need to up my game on the skinning. There we go. Oh, Vasako, thank you ever so much for the follow. Very kind of you. You need to get those undivided hides. Okay, well, okay, so we're progressing on those. We need to do that first, and then we can get the next stage of these things done. We've got 11 of 20. It's not going to take us too long to get these. So again, it's a bigger problem broken into smaller problems, which is really cool. As there's so many, target is tapped. Get those, I can do those. Do that. Do that, skin that. Shouldn't take me too long. I've already got 16 of those hides, so I need to make sure I go hand that quest in, and I can go pick up those bloods. So I think we're going to get ourselves to the right skinning in no time. Yeah, the other person has to loot as well. Yeah. I mean, there's quite a few of them. I've got the 20. Well, that's cool. Right, I'm going to leave the group now. And then I'm going to fly back and hand that quest in. Where is it? Oh, I opened the wrong profession. Right, okay. Oh, I like this. We're making progress. I like this. Ready for turn in. Arcane Way. In one piece. Okay, let's go. We could Hearthstone with this. Please skin one more dino. Yes, you're right, I should. Let's tag this one. Might as well end on a high. Oh, that was big. You loot as well, and we'll skin. Oh, we can't both skin. Oh, that's a shame. Okay, I'll go find a separate one then. Go find my own one. I'll go in a different direction to you. There we go, we'll take this one. Bloodgazer Nest Keeper. You are my skinning to 800. Iron Earthen, hear me roar and mash my keys. And ta-ding! Professional Legion Master. Fantastic. Excellent. Excellent, Smithers. So, we need to go on. Thank you very much. Where am I? I'm up here. Okay, let's use me. Thank you very much, everyone. Let's use me Dalaran Hearthstone. That'll be easier. Oh, you're heading out. Oh, sorry, Kaifin. Nearly missed that one. I won't be back before we end the stream. I hope you have a great night and catch you next time. Thank you, Kaifin. Thank you ever so much for stopping by. Okay, right. Let's just click on that, make sure that's working. And then we're going to go into skinning. And hand this in. Do you have an updated schedule for my streams for the week? I haven't put it on yet, WoW, but it's going to be the same. I'm going to do Wednesday night, Thursday night. Then I'm going to do a creative stream on Saturday morning, and then I'm going to do another stream a bit later on Sunday than my usual time. But I'm going to stick to the same kind of days as I've been doing these past few weeks. But I'll put it on. I'll put the schedule on tomorrow. Wow, your eye was twitching because you thought you were going to fly away. Yeah, I didn't spot it myself, so thanks for pointing it out to me. Undivided hide. Teach you the following: skinning technique, stonehide leather rank 1. More effectively. Brilliant. Well, that's going to be useful. And the Titanic Innovation thing. I don't think I've got any legendaries, actually. Poor Earthen. So what else have we got? The Arcane Way. What are all these quests at the moment? There's nothing that's... Skinning wise, we need to do the core of the Storm Scale. So we need the Storm Scale Sparks to do the equivalent as what we've just done there. You're doing these quests as well, but can't seem to get the next one. Ah, okay. What is the next one and how do you get it? Let's have a look. Is there a skinning rank thing that we can find? This is leatherworking, obviously, so that's not going to help me. Scrap of pants. Let's have a look at skinning. Professions, skinning. Skinning. Well, there isn't anything that can tell us what it is. In the comments. Okay, there we go. Thank you, Hearth. Very handy. You need to skin till you get the quest item. We'll say where next is learned. Yeah, I was having a look at that. I couldn't see anything, unless I was going blind. I couldn't see anything unless it's in the spell book. Click skinning skills. Aha! Lovely, thank you very much. Okay, lovely, thank you. There we go. So, Stonehide Leather, the freedom to roam in High Mountain. Excellent, I need to copy this over. Let's pop that down there. That's going to be useful. So, Legion Butchery, Legion Gutting, Stonehide Leather, Unbroken Claw. What else have we got? Fellhide we need to do. That's going to be useful. You need Scrap of Pants to unlock it, but you can't get the drop. Okay, right. So learned Stonehide Leather. Quest the freedom to roam. Scrap of Pants drops from random beasts with leather. Maybe Nessingwary. And oh, you have to bring it to him at Nessingwary. Okay. Okay, we got some things to do. So let's regather what we're going to do next. We need to get some of those bloods, and then we can skin. We can skill up. You can do the Falcosaurs still. Okay, brilliant. Brain damage. Thank you for that. Extra info. Right, so I'm going to get a flight, I think, over to the nearest person for the bloods, and we're going to do that bloods mission, because that way I can at least get 8 skill ups in leatherworking quite easily. So we'll do that, and then the bloods are all over here, so I'm guessing this one's probably going to be the best one. So let's pop on over there. Okay, we'll let that run through. So we've still got quite a lot to do on Earthen, but I can feel myself getting closer with this leatherworking. Just lurking whilst doing some work in the background. No problem, Rogalthus. Thanks ever so much for stopping by. I hope you've had a good day so far. Oh, cat stretching out. Okay, so let's have a look. We're avoiding these ones. We're going to do the high mountain ones. We've got the 4 bloods there. Oh, yep, we've got that one already. And I could do with doing these as well for the emissaries, for the extra stuff. I haven't been doing any of those. Obviously, I forget I'm on a new character when it comes to this side of things. But I don't want to get too distracted at the moment. I'm just going to focus on things right now that are going to give me skill ups in leatherworking and skinning. Things that are going to be useful. Because I've still got a lot of this graven scale stuff to do. What was the recipe we were missing actually whilst we're flying? Let's have a look at that. We had the rank 2 for dread leather shoulder guard. So how do we get the original dread leather? Dread leather shoulder guard. This is from Stalris Dawnrunner. Ah, we needed the 20 Arcana. We were missing one. That's right. We've only got one and we need another 19. And then we need to be able to make them. Okay. Yeah, it's the one in the cave in Suramar. We were missing one. Okay. So Samadan needs to send some Arcana. How many have you actually got on you? You got one in your bag. So Samadan needs to send 19 Arcana to Earthen. Okay, so got to remember that. And then we can go off and do that later. But first we're going to do this one for Defilia, which is... Where are you? Are you down here? Or you're in a cave? No, you're here. Let's just see if there's a group for this, because I'm going to die if I do that. Accept the tank. We're going to phase in. There you are. Let's just jump in the middle. Mash me buttons, those ones. Sorry, I can't help you with the death side of things, but I can help you with the tanking side of things. Ah, PvP, that's a problem. I forget about the PvP side of things. I don't really want to be that. Ah, some Grizzly Hills music. Yeah, it's lovely. Do like the music. Noticed from the past couple of days, nobody seems to farm Dark Iron on Shadow Song. Interesting, brain damaged. There does seem to be a supply issue with a lot of materials on Shadow Song. So if you're of a mind to go and farm it, it is definitely useful. What I need to do is change my options to not be in a PvP world, so I can avoid the deaths like that. How are we doing for bloods now? We've got 7, so we're going to pick up the one more, return to the crack. It's only 1, but that's all we need right now. And it's lovely music, this. Really like it. Oh, flew a bit too close there. Where is this one? Is this one in a cave? And I'm going to have trouble finding it. Or is it down here? No, it looks like it might be down here. Okay, let's find a group. No groups found. Oh, we can skin these though. Oh, no, we can't. Okay, we've got to do a few different things here. So we've got to do... maybe kill a few things and do all those over there. Cursed prowlers, we've got to 6 of cursed wildlife slain. We'll do that. We can also We can't skin you, unfortunately. But we can do this thing here. We need to destroy those. And then we can attack that. Do the cursed wildlife. Mash me buttons. I haven't got PvP on this time. There we go, done that, done that. Can I skin any of these? No. I think it's because it's part of the world quest thing, isn't it? Varwing Hexa. We need to do you. I'll add you into the list of the things we need to do. Oh, we're done. That was easy. I'm still in combat though, so let's finish off my part of the deal. There we go. Yeah, they should be skinnable, but I've got a feeling because I'm in the world quest, I think they've marked it so that I can't. That's the only thinking I can think of that would mean that I can't skin them. Or that because I'm in a group and other people haven't looted them would be the other thing. That would make more sense, perhaps. Well, I've done that now anyway. So we've done that. Yeah, but they haven't looted, which I bet they're unlikely to. Let's have a look. If I just do this one as a test. I guess there might be someone who hasn't looted that one. Okay. That was for the one blood. Let's go somewhere safe for the moment. And then we can have a look at what we've got so far and what we need to do next. Oh, thank you, Lyril. Very kind of you to say so. We are current, unlike other wild players, also don't sit on a chair. Ah, okay, excellent. Do you stand or do you sit on the floor? Ah, max power. Thank you ever so much for the follows, very kind of you. Thanks for stopping by the stream. We are currently, what we're doing at the moment is, this is Earthen, my demon hunter, who we're trying to get his leatherworking and skinning to 800. We've just recently gotten the skinning to 800, so the next thing to do is to get the leatherworking to 800. We're at 780. We can make 4 dread leather belts now, so I'm going to start with some of these and see how we get on. So there's one. There's 2. That takes us to 9.2. Still 4 skill ups for that. So let's make another one. That takes us to 9.6. Now, if we go to the Dark Moon Fair, we should be able to get the last skill up. And we made 4 different belts. Let's have a look at these dread leather belts. So I could actually probably wear one of these. I'm only wearing a level 690 belt, so yeah, we could definitely do with making our own leatherwork. So let's have a look. What is the primary stat for a demon hunter? Is there a way of saying... is there like an info thing as I'm looking for? Spellwork abilities, general. I'm looking for a little helpy. Titles, equipment manager, no, nothing as useful as that, unfortunately. Oh yeah, Avenger, there we go. Stat priority, thank you, brain damage. See, I love everyone in chat being so helpful. This is just a testament to the gold making community, how helpful everyone is. Okay, here we go. Introduction, general information, basics, survivability. Mythic Plus is agility as well. Damage output's agility. So you had it up and you were just typing in there. Fantastic. Well, thank you both. So we're looking for agility, then haste. haste still 20%. Well, we're definitely not at 20%. And agility is not particularly good at the moment anyway. So let's have a look at our things, what we just made. We've got a Titan Forged shoulder, actually. That's 875. Well, we can replace that. Mantle of the Aspiring Spell Giant. Well, let's put that on. Takes us to 769. And then... So this is crit and mastery. Crit and mastery. Versatility and mastery. Haste and versatility. So I'm thinking with those Dread Leather choices I've got, the best is probably haste and versatility. So I'll go with that. So that takes us up to 779 relatively easily. We've still got lots we need to do with this. This is by far not optimized at all. So we've still got lots to do here, but that's not the main focus at the moment. The main focus is to get the leatherworking up to 800. So in which case we need to head over. If we go back to our... Oh, okay, things I need to take. Thank you, Sherbet Sam. Off to the fair. Yeah, exactly. Oh, we also need the Arcana. Must remember that. We need the Arcana for that other recipe. So, Darkmoon Fair, I need 10 shiny baubles from the fishing vendor and 5 of each coarse thread and a blue dye. Okay. I'm better at gold making, but you have loads of random WoW knowledge. Well, that's brilliant. That's absolutely the combination we need here, Brain Damage. Thank you ever so much. They're all on the vendor right outside the fair. Is that the... Because I was going to get the portal that's just here in Stormwind. I'm thinking if I have to go to actual where the fair entrance is, that might be a bit tricky. Have to remember where to go. Watch your back. Easier to shop in Stormwind. Right, okay, let's shopping list we need. So shiny bauble from the fishing vendor, and 5 each coarse thread and blue dye. So who has... any thread? You got the strong flux, Tinker's kit, blasting powder and all that sort of stuff. That's not going to be useful. So fishing vendor is going to be near somewhere fishy, I imagine. What have we got? Or portal and turn back. Ooh, that's a good idea, Hieronymus. I like that one. Hey Scorchane, how are you? How is it hot where you are? It was hot for me, definitely. Okay, let's try this. Anywhere fishy. Okay, right. Take me to the Darkmoon Fair. 50 silver. Buy a wagon. Okay, let's have a look. Let's go. Thank you everyone for your help. This is most useful. See, I don't do Darkmoon Fair very often, so in fact, I don't do a lot of stuff very often. Oh, we're right here anyway. Buy a wagon. This guy. Oops. Can't fly either. There we go. Supplies. So what do we need? Almost 29 and no breeze. Ouch. Yeah, that's not good. Good evening, Nanny. How are you? Thanks for stopping by. But you got the keys to your news apartment like an hour. Excellent. Congratulations, Scorchane. Are you looking forward to it? You only do Darkmoon Fair to farm rep for the insane. Oh, okay. I have no idea about that one. Shiny baubles. 10. Okay, 10. Shiny baubles. Check. And coarse thread, you said, wasn't it? Let's have a look. Thank you for the cheer. Wow. That's amazing. Thank you ever so much. It's very generous of you for a cheer of 500. Thank you. Really, your support over the past few weeks has been amazing. Thank you. Coarse thread on page 1. Okay, let's go through this. Coarse thread, 5 of those. And then you mentioned something about dye, wasn't there, as well? Oh, Sody Balls, thank you ever so much. TSM Workshop. Sody Balls, thank you ever so much for the follow. Welcome on board. Blue dye. Okay, I'm trying to... Just the one, is it? There we go. Your apartment has some nice ceiling fans. Excellent. 10 blue dye. Okay, let's get another 9. There we go. Or is it 5? Whoops. Oh well, we've got 10. It doesn't matter. I'm sure we'll be able to send them on to Samadan. Well, just in case, I've got 10, so I think we're safe. A bit hold on the heap. So it may have a little bit more cramped. Not looking forward to the heavy lifting. Yeah. Just take care with it, Scoreshane. Or 5 red, 5 blue. Oh, well, let's get some red just in case. You can never be too sure. Let's get 10 red, 10 blue. There we go. Good evening, Costo. How are you? I am buying things off of this dude so we can go into this place and get another 5 skill ups for the Dark Moon Fair. I think I've gotten everything. So I'm going to run in. No, I'm not. I'm going to click on the portal. Oh, if I want to do the cooking, get 5 flour. No, I'll skip the cooking for now. I haven't really done any cooking with earthen. How do I cope with undercuts? I pretty much leave them at the moment, Lira. I used to try and reset markets occasionally, but for most of the time, especially with my server being low pop, I don't tend to bother. And if people undercut me, then fine, you know, that's their time to shine, and then I'll put mine on at my time and hopefully catch a few sales. Is my kind of philosophy on it. Okay, so we are here. I have no idea actually where I'm going or what I'm doing. So if anyone can point me in the right direction, it will be much appreciated. I can't fly, which is unfortunate. Lots of blue arrows and everything. So, the shooting gallery. I've got lots of exclamation marks. A yellow quest. Okay, there's 2 good guys on Wowhead. Okay, return them back. The yellow ones are for skills usually. Okay, let's have a look. We've got one here. Kerry Hicks. This is strongest woman alive. What do you have? To be the strongest, you have to do this. Once you collect 250 grizzly trophies. Not that one. Okay, turn right from Carrie. And then there's another yellow up here. This one. Rinling. He shoots, he scores. There we go. Thank you. Oh, I do like this low latency stream. It makes it so much easier to follow directions. Thank you, everyone. Right, okay, so that one too, always good for tokens and rep. Eyes on the prize. Okay, and +5 leatherworking. Right, so what do we need to do? Let's read this. The games are more popular than ever, and that means we're giving out prizes faster than we ever have before. We're going to need more prizes, and fast. If you've got some skill in leatherworking, I can give you a kit. You'll need to buy some of the pieces from any of trade goods. Are you willing to help? Use the Darkmoon Craftsman's kit to make 5 Darkmoon prizes from coarse thread, shiny balls and blue dye. There we go. Thank you for that one. So, we had a kit. Let's have a look at the kit. What did we get? Darkmoon Craftsman kit uses a blue dye, 2 shiny baubles and coarse thread to create Darkmoon prize. Craft Darkmoon. Although I've got my skinning to 800 now, should I need one as well? Darkmoon prize. And there we go. And then eyes on the prize. 5 Darkmoon prize. Continue. You'll receive plus 5 leatherworking skill points. And we also get a prize ticket for winning games, doing favours, and we get a game token. Dun dun dun. Achievement unlocked. Working the aisles. Fantastic. Thank you very much. So leatherworking is now 800. You know what this means? We can learn recipe Elderhorn riding harness, which needs Blood of Sargeras 25 and fell hide. Well, we need to learn that anyway. Now I remember we also need Samadan to send some arcana over. That was the first thing you did too. What was that? The Elderhorn, or once you got 800? Yes, yeah, definitely. Guy just undercut you on Demon Steel Helm by 4,000. I don't understand. I understand brain damage. I don't know why you do that. I can only guess people have a fixed price for things and they just don't look at other people's prices. Welcome, Max Forecast. 1,500 words. Wow, you did well. That's pretty amazing. I'm not seeing the end of this. Oh, sorry to hear that. How many words do you need to write? You just bought the helm and resell it. Yeah, I mean, for 4,000 you might as well. It does seem crazy. 2,000 to 3,000. Oh, okay, so you're over halfway there then. So you've reached that 50% milestone. You should just get in the zone and then you'll be able to churn out the words. Once you've got it in your head what you're saying, it should be easier. Right, I'm going to stand by a mailbox with Erfen, and then we're going to swap back over to Samadan. Alright, there Oreos. So let's swap back over. So Samadan is now going to... Oh, look at the poor cats, all... Not poor cats, the nice cats are completely flaked out on the floor. Oh, 1,800, excellent. That's reassuring. Also, you heard a cat, yeah. That was... you heard Oreo, who's lying on the floor, who's my enormous cat, and then Cookie, this one, who's asleep here. Oreo is the one who just likes to lay down and flop on the floor. I don't know if you can see him. Hold on. Where is he? No, you can't see him. He's hiding behind the lights. But he's down there on the floor. He's pretty camera shy though. Right, Samadan, Arcana, send some over, please. I look a bit pale. I do need some more sun. I think my when I change my white balance on my lights... Oh, look at these sales coming in. Squirrel. That's cool. 17,000. We'll leave those for now. We need to send some Arcana. We need to send... No, not to Bridget. Hold on. Erfen. Erfen needs... bags Arcana. Where's my Arcana? Oh, I need to... Oh no, I've only got 10. I need to make some more Arcana. Hold on. Multi-step process coming in. Oh, you have cats back in Cyprus. Okay. Started feeding a couple of pitch black strays 4 years ago. Now your parents, which have a weakness to cats, are kind of living with 9 cats in the house and feeding 10 more outside. That's fantastic. Well, they could always... All cats could do with a helping hand. Let's just move my stuff around a bit better. And move that down. Create my Arcana. So we only need to do this a few times. There we go. That's done. And then we need 19 of these. And that's 28. I wanted to split that. How do I split a thing again? I only want 19. Click OK. Right, let's move it to there. There we go. And then put that there. 19. There we go. So that's kind of the problem with strays. They literally average 10 to 15 strays each neighbourhood. Wow, that's loads. Volatile life. Is that a cataherb byproduct? I don't know, actually. I'd have to look it up. Wow. Send that to Earthen and swap over. Log out. Oh, hey, Zaraxius, I saw you there. Just as I logged out. You short 40,000 gold for a WoW token. You've got 6 days left. You think you can make it? I reckon you could. What have you got at your disposal in terms of like professions, gathering, what level are your characters? I reckon 40,000 is certainly doable. You've got 6 days. How much time can you spend in those 6 days would be the other thing. I'm sure you should get that in that time, depending on what you've got available to you as a resource. It's certainly doable. Right, just check my bags. I have got the required things now. Where's that Arcana? There, 20 Arcana. We also needed... There is an 8 Bloods quest up. I think I've already picked that one up, Brain Damaged. I got one of them from Samadan, certainly. We're just going to switch over to the unlearned one. Dynamite Croak. Thank you ever so much for the follow. Apologies if I butchered your name there. So we need 20 stonehide leather. We've got a lot in the bank, so that should be enough. We should be able to buy it through the reagent bank. You have cooking, most rank 3, and dual crafting, also alchemy rank 3. Should make use of your other 110 tunes. Yeah, I mean, what you could do is, if you just want to... It depends what you want to do with your professions. I don't know dual crafting and alchemy and what's good for sales, but if you're using TSM, I'd say you do whatever is showing a good profit and a good sale rate, and use those. If you just want to just quickly focus on getting the 40,000, then picking up on another character, preferably a druid if you've got a 110 that's spare, picking up herbalism and mining, and literally just go around Legion areas and mine and herb. I'm sure you'll be able to get enough raw materials that way, and they should hopefully sell quite quickly, because the thing you've got there is you've only got 6 days for them to sell, which rules out anything like transmog. And you have to make sure that whatever you do make with dual crafting and alchemy is going to sell quickly. Yes, if you know the right ones to flip, that's true. Fruckpuff. I myself don't know enough. You could go to Darkmoon and fish some Dagamores if you have fishing, and they're going for about 7 to 8k per stack. That's a good idea. Mining on Argus, prospect for gems, obliterate and sell. good idea from Costa there. Yeah, that's the thing, Svorkas, isn't it? Is it on EU? What realm faction? Not sure. Have you got your fishing sorted, Lyriel? Because that's an easy one, I think. Apparently, Imperium's easy. Sell ore, gems, and obliterum. Yeah, there's lots of options there. It's just a question of pick one that you've got the time for, and you want to do things that are going to sell quickly. Is the main thing, really. And of course, yeah, the Order Hall gold missions, especially if you've got several 110s, you could certainly capitalise on those. You've got some options there. Okay, the next and probably last thing I'm going to do is pick up this recipe over here, flying the wrong direction. So we want to pick up the missing shoulder one, so we can get the rank 2 sorted for that. Ore, gems, and obliterum. Yeah, I think those are pretty good sellers. All of those. Oops. No, we're not going to do the withered or that one. Going to avoid those ones, and we're going to head on down. Ah, good evening, Jack. How are you? Thanks for stopping by. How's your day been? How's your Monday? I'm going to just pick up this as it's right next to me, and then I'm going to pop inside. Oh, Revel, thank you very much for the follow. Very kind of you. Considering resubbing your 4th account, but that feels wasteful. Wow. That's dedication right there. 4 accounts, amazing. Your Monday's been good, but warm. Excellent. Ah, good evening, Gold Queen. How are you? I am literally going to be finishing up soon, but thank you both for stopping by. What I was missing here was dread leather shoulder guards. So I need to pick those up, and then I need to learn that one, and then I've got the rank 2 already, and then we can get that going. Resourceful. Achievement unlocked, resourceful. Fantastic. So we're in a really good position now with leatherworking, in terms of we are at skill 800 for both, which is fantastic. Really happy about that. Recipe wise, we've still got a fair amount to do on the skinning front. We've got butchery and we've got gutting, which is good. We need to do the stonehide leather thing, and we also need to pick up the fellhide, fiendish leather, storm scale, and unbroken tooth. So well, that's a fair amount of things to do. It was me lady, yes, definitely. Good evening, milady. Yeah, I need to... oh, you got yours finally. Excellent, Huff. Good to hear it. So you just literally got to kill and skin mobs. So I'm definitely going to be doing that. What is it? Skaindl. Thank you ever so much for the follow. Very kind of you. Alright then. Off I go then. What is it? Oh, I've got some withered with me. Okay, we don't need to do that though. Garrison we don't need to. We've got to wait on the cooldowns of these. So I think... Thank you, Jack. More work. Off I go then. Something needs doing? There's the other one, isn't there? The guy that does, yes, my liege. I'm not sure what else he does. Gonna make me download Warcraft 3. Definitely talk us. Or if you check out Sharken808, who is a very chill gold streamer as well, who does Loot Appraiser shows, he also plays Warcraft 3, so you should catch his streams when he plays Warcraft 3. Something he's doing is the Orc one. I think so. No, the Orc ones are all the Zub and ones like that. Hey, the WoW XP, how are you? Thanks for stopping by. Oh, he's actually streaming Warcraft 3 right now. Fantastic. So yeah, if you want to reminisce on Warcraft 3, go on over to Sharken808. I'll pop his thing in the chat because he's an awesome... I might even host him in a minute. I'm not sure. I'll see who else is on. But yeah, you want to see Sharken808. No, that's too many. There we go. Sharken808, fantastic streamer, but also does Warcraft 3. And just was going to wait for these to come through, but actually I'm going to... just leave this here, and I'm going to do a last thing. One last thing is I'm going to log out to Samadan. I'll have to do the 20-second thing, but that's okay. Yeah, definitely cost. I almost forgot that I've got work tomorrow, or with it being a bank holiday Monday. So I'm just going to swap on over. Yeah, I think the remake will be really, really good. Looking forward to that. Yeah, that's right. Off I go then. Let's swap over to Samadan. Now Samadan could probably do with doing a quick enchanting cancel scan. That's the next thing I really need to do. Zippity, good evening to you. How are you? Thanks for stopping by. I am literally going to be finishing up soon, but thank you ever so much for stopping by. Really like the me busy, me leave me alone, me busy. I can't do the Orc one actually. I'll have to listen to it again to be able to get it. I was more of the human one. Is that a Blingtron I see there? Thank you very much. What have you got? Blingtron. Oh, fractured temporal crystal time 3. Excellent. We didn't do any shopping, but we did a fair amount of shopping the other day. So I'm just going to do enchanting major sellers and run a cancel scan on those. Oh, is that when they're sleeping? Ah. Alright, looks like I've been undercut on a fair few things. On everything, in fact. Oh no, not everything. We're okay on these ones. What was in that MB? MB? Motherboard, is that? Or is that mouse button? Item was not found. Let's go all those. Done cancelling. Let's try that again. See how the cancel scans are doing these days. Still got a few to do. Yeah, it doesn't quite catch them all. So you have to run cancel scan about 3 times in its current state. I'm sure they'll fix it in beta eventually. Oh, mailbox. There we go. That makes more sense. We'll have a look. We've got some good things in there. Once I've gone through these cancels. There we go. Just one last cancel scan. Just one more. It sounds like something out of Civilization. Just one more turn. Just one more turn and I'll be finished. Alright, okay. This looks like it's it. There we go. Okay, so let's do the cancels. pick those up first. We did get some extra things in there. So we've got 17,000 in sales at the moment. I'll leave these for the moment and pick them up next stream, I think. We've got some Nomi snacks for 1,400, just one. That was a really good price. No one else was selling Nomi snacks, so we managed to boost the price on those. Spiced rib roast, some good enchants here. Versatility, intellect, trained soldier. So quite happy with those. How are we doing gold wise? 891,000. So that's a decent amount. That's going to get us definitely into the 900,000 again. So let's select all groups and run a post scan again. Okay, that's good. Most things. Immaculate Fibrils going on, that's good. Obliterum's at 487, that's fine. You've invested everything you earned today. That sounds cool. That's proper goblining there, right there, Costa. I like that. Basically, you're turning everything you've got into future income. Oh, what's that? It's like a stone. That must be from Pandaria. Never seen that before. It's got like all this purpley hue to it and everything. Nice. Not sure about the mouth though. The mouth looks a bit strange. Cool. About 40k. Excellent. That's pretty good indeed, Costa. Will be 80k in sales, so you doubled your money. Well, that's fantastic. Excellent. Right, I think that is me done for tonight. I've pretty much accomplished everything I wanted to do, and it's getting late and I've got work tomorrow. So thank you everybody who's hung out tonight. Your company has been absolutely fantastic. Thank you all for your help with killing the mobs and giving me directions and the extra information, and just chatting and giving me company. It's lovely. Thank you very much. Let's have a look. Yeah, hopefully it'll work out well. Costa, definitely. What have we got? I have not done a host on Extoria in a while, so I'm going to throw a host over to Extoria, who is a very chilled and knows everything about pets. So if you want to back Wednesday, yes, Costa, I am back on Wednesday. Oh, did I miss something? I missed a wave there. Thank you very much, Alaskin. Thank you very much. Yes, I'll be back on Wednesday. I'll put my proper schedule on tomorrow morning. What time is it? It's just gone past midnight. Well, also it is pretty late here. Oh, you commented on my Reddit post. Oh, thank you, Official Turtle. It's very kind of you. It's nice to see so much support over there. So thank you very much. Yes, it's even later for Costa as well. So you need to go to bed as well, Costa. Thank you very much. It was very kind of you. Right, we're going to throw a host over to Extoria. Oh, and Discord. Okay, I'll check that out as well. And I've got to check my tweets as well. So thank you all for a lovely stream tonight. Yeah, 1:12. Even later. I think I've done that right. Timing is so bad. Sorry, Official Turtle. Yeah, I'm literally just finishing, but thank you ever so much. And Thrinks, thank you ever so much for the follow. Very kind of you. Really enjoyed tonight, so thank you everyone. And I'll throw a host over to Extoria, so send him some love. And always looking at his spreadsheet at the moment with all his pet sales, so that's worth a good gander at. Have a look at that. Good night and farewell.